is up, Kilo Crew, and welcome to today's video. Today I am really excited to be bringing you guys a cheat day finally. I know you guys have been requesting this for ages, so I wanted to take this opportunity to go around and try local foods around the Spokane area before we are off to Florida, where I can probably do some kind of cheat day stuff there as well, but definitely wanted to support my local area, local economy, and local food base. So you guys know I had to start out at Amy's Donuts. I actually haven't featured Amy's Donuts in a video since Halloween, so it's been ages and ages, but I'm very excited to dig in. I did get a couple new flavors that I've never had before, and yeah, I'm excited to share them with y'all. So let's just dig right in. So first up, one I have not tried yet. This is the Twice Blueberry Cake Donut. So it is a blueberry cake donut with blueberry frosting, and it looks amazing. It smells amazing, and the gal running the counter is so nice. She said that when you start eating this, you don't want to stop, and that sold me immediately. So here we go, and cheers. Okay. Oh my gosh, wow. Y'all, I need a moment, hold on. This is probably the best blueberry cake donut I've ever had. It's like kind of crisp on the outside, like a fritter, super cakey on the inside, and then the blueberry frosting just adds that extra zing because it's kind of like a tart slash sweet frosting. Whoa. This might be a new favorite. That is phenomenal. Gone too soon. That is crazy. Like, I can't believe how delicious that was. Wow. Alright, so for the next one, I'm gonna go to an old classic, one of my favorites of all time, the Bananas Foster donut. So this one is banana frosting, banana chips, chocolate drizzle, and caramel drizzle, and it ends up tasting just like a Bananas Foster. It's got that kind of rum sauce sort of flavor. It's amazing. Here we go. Oh yeah. You get that beautiful, like, crunch from the banana chips. The dough literally melts in your mouth. Just look at how ooey gooey that is. Wow. Down the hatch. That is silly. And bringing out the old Bucky's travel mug for those who have been following me since before the travel mug. Say hello in the comments. Just a little bit of coffee from home. Amazing. Okay, what do I want to do next? I'm going to do another one I haven't tried yet. I'm going to do one of their new Creme Brulee donuts. Now, I say new, but they had it originally when they first opened, and then they took it away for a while. I'm guessing it might be expensive. So it is topped in a coating of, like, delicious sugar, and I believe they do actually, like, flambe the top of it so that you get that kind of creme brulee coating and texture, and then it has a couple blueberries and a raspberry on top. So let's dig into the little bloobs. Whoa. I've never had anything like that. I don't know how to describe it. Let me take another bite. Wow. So you can't really see it, but I think the top of this is actually coated in what real creme brulee is, that kind of like, I guess it's like a custard. And so you bite in, you get the crispiness, and then it turns into like this creamy, like, top part. Oh my gosh. That was not eloquently said at all, but I guess I just have no words for how amazing this is. The little bite of the fresh raspberry kind of lifts it. Y'all, these just taste extra fresh today. Amy's is killing it. At this point, it's almost like nostalgic to be at Amy's. It's been like a staple in my videos since I started, so I'm really glad that they're still around. They were struggling because of the current situation with restaurants being closed down. Here in Spokane, we're not allowed to dine in at the moment, so it's to go only, so they've been really struggling. I'm really glad they're back on their feet because this is a place that I definitely want to continue going to in the future. But enough said, let's dig into this. This is one I also haven't tried. This is just a simple peanut butter and chocolate. Now I've done Reese's, I've done their peanut M&Ms, but I haven't just done a simple peanut butter and kind of chocolate frosting yeasted donut. So let's give this a try. Oh. Wow. Okay, Amy's is hitting it out of the park. This is a donut that needed to be eaten aggressively, so I apologize for how I just was going at it like a shark, but whoa. Wow. I probably have frosting all over my face, but let's continue. Okay. So let's go ahead and do their Over the Rainbow donut. Now, this is one I also get a lot just because it is just so darn cute. It is just a yeasted donut with a blueberry frosting and then a little candy sour strip on top and then 2 dollops of buttercream, and it is glorious. Let's go ahead and just take the little candy strip off the top. So sour and delicious. Zing! Okay. Ooh, that really hits in the back of the mouth. Here we go. Ooh, yeah. This is one that'll stain your lips and teeth blue. Don't even care. So good. All right, so last but certainly not least, we have the plain old cinnamon sugar cake donut. Now I just wanted to go with something simple, not complex at all, to end this little breakfast meal with. Sometimes the true quality of a donut place comes from their basics. So gonna dig into this. It looks amazing. It's generously coated in cinnamon and sugar. Cheers to the final donut. Oh yeah, that is good. Hold on. This one, I'm like losing all the cinnamon sugar. This one is definitely more of like a dense cake donut compared to the blueberry one that I just had. This one is actually ideal for dunking. Now, I'm not gonna take the lid off of my travel cup and dunk it, but if you're ever around and you wanna get this one, definitely dunk this one. It is incredible. It has that crisp outside that you're looking for, that dense, it really holds together itself and would really kind of stand up to the dunking process. And it is generously coated, like I said, in sugar and cinnamon. So this is divine and I'm excited to enjoy the rest of it. We'll just do little chasers of coffee instead. Final bite. Well, I think that is it for now. That was a delicious half a dozen donuts from Amy's. I think that the next time you're gonna see me is probably around lunchtime. It is already 9:24 a.m. I got a bit of a late start today. I wanted to wait for the sun to come out, which it finally has, thank goodness. So yeah, I will catch you guys at home for a little bit of grub, and I will see you guys at the kitchen table. All right, Kilo crew, so I am back and ready for some lunch. I just stopped in at De Leon's Kitchen and grabbed some of their amazing authentic Mexican cuisine. They are a local grocery slash restaurant and even like a bakery in there and a tortilleria. And I'm really excited to dig into this. I've done a full mukbang just with the De Leon's Kitchen foods before, and it is incredible there. So it was something that I was craving today. So I went ahead and I got their Rebel fries, which are basically a carne asada fry, and then I went with their pork carnitas torta. So I'm really excited to dig into this. This is a massive, massive lunch here. And yeah, this smells amazing. So it's about 11:30 right now, so it hasn't been too long since the donuts, but yeah, I just got back from a nice little walk with Randy. He got to enjoy some of the donut holes that Amy's complimentary includes in every half dozen that they do. So I brought some home for Randy to enjoy because he is not doing a cheat day with me, but he's actually working right behind me. You might be able to see him. I can't really tell in this camera shot, but yeah, so I am going to go ahead and dig in. That is plenty of talking, and I want to start with these Rebel fries while they are hot. They do serve them with cotija cheese, guacamole, plenty of blended Mexican cheese. Take a load of this epic first bite. If only you guys had smell-o-vision. Money. Tomatoes, carne asada, crema, cotija, a little bit of guac. This would probably be like amazing hangover food. I've never used it for that purpose, but this is like comfort food at its finest. After talking about the nostalgia of Amy's Donuts and going there, I kind of almost got that as like to be like a theme for the day, is do some like nostalgic eats that I've done with you guys before, and De Leon's Foods is on the top of that list. It's just so good. And they're really generous with the toppings there. Their bakery was calling to me as well, but after all those donuts, I figured you guys have seen enough baked goods for the day, but they had apple stuffed empanadas in the case, and it was all I could do to turn that down. All right, and while it's still warm, I definitely want to dig into this pork carnitas torta. I haven't had a torta in so long. And I know I say it like such a total white girl, but you'll have to forgive me. But look at how freaking huge this thing is. Like, this is a no joke torta. Let's just do it. Oh, wow. Their bread. Since they have a bakery on site, that bread is insanely fresh and so soft. Now this does have the pork carnitas, refried beans, a little bit of lettuce, more of their crema and more of their cotija, and then a few tomatoes in there as well. And fresh avocado. This is something I haven't had from them yet, and it is really good. That was astounding. I'm gonna try it with some of their green salsa. I remember really enjoying this. It's like a super flavorful, kind of mild salsa with a good bit of flavor to it. Let's see how that tastes. Oh yeah. That little vinegary bite. I'm like halfway through this torta and now it's like the size of a normal one, so they are really generous with the portion sizes here. I feel like I could drink this green salsa. It's so flavorful. Wow. Messy fingers, excuse me for a moment. All right, and now we are down to just the Rebel fries, which is okay with me because these, like I said, when I first dug into them, they pack some crazy flavor. I'm gonna use up the last of the green salsa on here. Everything is so fresh, so high quality. I'm leaving that in the video. Oh man. Oh jeez. At least I live with another eater that knows what you do. Yeah, carne asada fries, or I guess these are called the Rebel fries, were one of my favorite things to get when I was living in California. And I know it's more of like a Tex-Mex sort of thing, but it's just so darn good and flavorful and hearty, very filling because you got all the potatoes and meat. There's just so much flavor and such a variety of texture. Last couple bites here. I do want to save a couple of these really crispy bits so that Randy can try this, because I do want to take him here one day and I want to see how much he enjoys this. So a couple little bites of leftovers here. But that was an amazing lunch. I feel bad filming eating all this food. Like I've said in the last video, we've both been on pretty strict diets since we've been back from Turks and Caicos, and we're about to go to Florida, so poor Randy's been like dieting this whole time without really like going off plan, other than my leftovers from the mukbang the other day and some tidbits that I get today. So yeah, that was a very enjoyable meal from De Leon's Kitchen. I cannot recommend them enough. That whole massive meal was easily shareable between two people. You could split the torta, split the fries easily, and was only 21 bucks. So super affordable. They also do have like daily deals and specials. And I know I sound like I'm trying to sell the place. I guess I kind of am, because I want all these places to stay open. But yeah, the incredible food. So definitely check them out if you're in the area. But yeah, I will probably hit up the gym, do some walking or some spinning or lifting or something just to kind of digest a little bit. And I will catch you guys for some dinner right here, same table, same place. So see you guys in a bit. Alright y'all, so as promised, I am back in the same exact spot for dinner. I did decide to go to one of my favorite local restaurants here in town called Hops and Drops. Now I haven't yet featured them on my channel, so I knew that I needed to do that today. And to keep that theme of nostalgia going, I went ahead and went with their amazing mac and cheese. And it does come with a side of pita bread, and then for free, they threw in some of their Lindsay's donuts, which are just like mini sugared powdered donuts, which I know I already had donuts today, but let's do it again anyway. So yeah, very excited to tuck into this. It smells so incredible, and everything that you see here in front of me was only $18. So let's dig right in. Take a look at that creamy, cheesy goodness. Here we go. Oh, that flavor. Wow. And this portion size, it's just so creamy. Like the cheese is almost like it's almost like an Alfredo sauce. It's so creamy. This reminds me of like childhood, my mom's homemade baked mac and cheese. It's just so luscious and rich. Hops and Drops is a really cool place. I tend to take people there that haven't been to town yet just because they have really amazing drinks and then really amazing like appetizers and happy hour type deals. They're called Hops and Drops because they specialize as a brewery with their own sort of beer and stuff. And then the drops part comes from they serve these like martinis inside of an ice glass, and they are incredible. It's one of my favorite things to get people. It's kind of a showstopper because you're drinking right out of an ice glass. It's really neat. I'm gonna try some with the pita bread now. I'll do like a pita bread chaser. Yeah, not as good. They do also offer this in like I think they have a fiesta style, which is kind of like a Mexican twist to the mac and cheese. They have a buffalo chicken, and then they also have a barbecue mac. The only other one I've had before is the barbecue mac, which is amazing also, but I wanted to keep it classic and simple for this one. and just go with like the basic mac and cheese. That flavor is something else. Like a little pita mac and cheese sandwich. I also forgot to mention, I did order the mac and cheese for 2 option just because it was a really good deal and it came with like a side salad and stuff, but the portions are normally really generous when you go in, but not quite this generous. This is a massive, massive helping of their mac and cheese because again, it's meant for 2 people, but for their takeout special, I had to jump on that. And like I did with lunch, I do want to save a few bites for Randy to try because he has yet to have their mac and cheese. And it's something you have to experience. Pita has a nice amount of garlic to it. Complements the mac and cheese really nicely. That is simply divine. And on a side note, when you do eat it in the restaurant, they serve it in a cast iron skillet, so it comes out all like bubbly and fantastic and like contained in its own little cookware. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm gonna save these last few bites here for Randy and try some of these donuts. I'm really excited. I don't think I've had them before. And that was like super nice of them to throw that in for free. So they are just little teeny tiny cutesy little mini donuts with a little bit of sugar on them. Let's try. Oh, wow. They kind of got a little bit of like a lemon zhuzh to them too. Okay. For not being like a breakfast place, well, one of their locations does offer breakfast, but the location I went to does not. For not being a breakfast place or even really a bakery, that is a really, really good donut. Wow. Way to go, Hops and Drops. You can tell there's just loads of butter in it. Or, I don't know, do they use butter in a donut? I have no idea, but something in there is making that super juicy. Huh. That's funny. This one came out with no hole in it. It's just a big hole, almost like a donut hole. Wow. That was awesome. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna call it there for the day. I know it wasn't too crazy of a cheat day, but I am satisfied. I may do a calorie challenge for the next one before we head to Florida, but we'll see what I have time for. This was a lot of fun, and I am really glad that I got to showcase 3 of the restaurants that are around. Everywhere that I went today was amazing, and I'm blown away by this dessert here at Hops and Drops. That is awesome. I'm definitely gonna have to get that the next time I go in person. So, or at least I should say dine in. I'm here in person now. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave your comments and thoughts down below. I love to hear from you guys and what you guys are thinking. If you're local to the Spokane area, leave your suggestions on where you think I should go for the next cheat day, or where I should go to film a mukbang, or whatever it is that you want to see from me next. Love to hear from you guys. But again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, peace out. Bye.